Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm reviewing Now What I Call 60s Pop, which came out in 2023, and this artwork has a lot to offer. The 60s Pop logo is surrounded by a lot of 60s stuff like the butterflies, the flower shapes, the telephone box, the dancing that happened at the time, Mini Cooper, the records, and the swirly thing at the top left. Yeah, brilliant artwork in my opinion. 89 songs on this one. This one kicks off with John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Give Peace a Chance, which I found an average start. The hook goes on throughout the entire song. For Who, My Generation, I quite like this one. I also really like The Animals, We've Gotta Get Out of This Place, of course, One Space Covered. Manfred Mann, Pretty Flamingo, I found this one decent. Joey and the Pacemakers, How Do You Do It, one of my favourites of the disc. But my favourite of the disc is Herman's Hermits, I'm Into Something Good, which I found a fantastic feel-good tune in my opinion. The Hollies, Bus Stop. I quite like this one actually. Box Tops, The Letter. I found this one okay. There we have The Temptations, Get Ready, and the Four Tops. I Can't Help Myself, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. Yeah, I really like these two Motown tunes. Roy Orbison, In Dreams. Yeah, I found this one alright, along with Bobby Vinton, Blue Velvet. Bob Dylan, Positively 4th Street. I quite like this one actually. Now we have The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, Fire. I found it really naff, honestly. Remove, Blackberry Way. Yeah, I quite like this one. Of course, very Beatles-esque. Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch. Cool name, by the way. The Legend of Xanadu. Yeah, I really like this one. Zagar and Evans. In the year 2525. I can't imagine that year, but I found this one okay. The Spencer Davis Group. Keep on Running. Yeah, I really like this one. Tom Jones is not unusual. Really iconic Tom Jones tune, one of my favourites. Lulu and the Lovers. Shout. I found this one okay. I better than the Lucy Rouge version, in my opinion. Marvin Gaye and Kim Weston, It Takes Two, a great Motown tune, in my opinion. Then we have Nina Simone, Ain't Got No, I Got Life from Hair. I found it was one of the alright finish. Of course, it used to be on the Muller adverts. Right, this too starts with a Simon and Garfunkel classic, Mrs. Robinson from the Graduate soundtrack. Yeah, really nice, feel good tune. I also quite liked The Birds, Mr. Tambourine Man, The Mamas and the Papas, Monday, Monday, which I found alright. Then we have a Far Apart Men, Let's Go to San Francisco. I'm not a fan of the song, to be honest. I rather hear Bill and Ben. Scott McKenzie, San Francisco, Be Sure to Wear Flowers in Your Hair. Two San Francisco songs in a row. I think it's alright, in my opinion. Stone Ponies, Linda Ronstadt, Different Drum. I found this one okay. Sonny and Cher, I Got You Babe. Of course, it's been heard in the Groundhog Day film, which is really funny. I quite like this one. The Crystals, the Do One One, really catchy tune I quite liked. I also really liked the Chiffons, Sweet Talking Guy. Ronettes, Baby I Love You. I was on okay, but I think the Ramones version is better in my opinion. The Beach Boys, To Do It Again. Yeah, pretty good Beach Boys song. The Monkey is Unbeliever, a brilliant pop watching, one of my favourites. Of course, I always think of Shrek when I hear this. Ohio Express, Yummy, Yummy, Yummy. Yeah, really catchy tune, one of my favourites of this disc as well. Elvis Presley, Wooden Heart. Yeah, decent Elvis Presley song. Now we have David Bowie, The Laughing Gnome. Really entertaining song, in my opinion. Especially when David Bowie couldn't contain himself near the end. The Tokens, The Lion Sleeps Tonight, with Mo You Are. Yeah, like the Tight Fit version, I found this one okay. Little Peggy March, I Will Follow Him, Chariot. I quite like this actually. The Toys, A Lover's Concerto. Yeah, I found this one okay, along with Bobby Hebb, Sunny, where I like the Bodie Hebb version better. Then we have Jeff Beck, May you rest in peace. Hi Ho Silver Lining, really iconic tune. Julie Driscoll, Brian Olga, and the Trinity. This Wheels on Fire. Yeah, I quite like this one. Then we have Traffic, Hole in My Shoe. I'd never liked this song, honestly. Although it's slightly edges Neil's version. Now we end with Peter Sarsted, Where Do You Go To, My Lovely. I found this one an average finish, in my opinion. Right, Disc 3, The Every Brothers, Kathy's Clown. I quite like this one. Cliff Richard and the Shadows, The Young Ones. I think that's a theme tune to the TV show The Young Ones. Yeah, I found this one alright, along with Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody, which was later featured in Ghost, that got to #1 in the 90s. Walker Brothers, Make It Easy on Yourself. I found this one quite average, in my opinion. Then we have Dionne Warwick, Do You Know the Way to San Jose? And Petula Clark, Downtown. I found these two tunes okay. Sandy Shaw, Long Live Love. I quite like this one actually. Then we have Andy Williams, Can't Take My Eyes Off You. My favourite version of the song, a really iconic tune. Dewey London, Fly Me to the Moon. I don't usually follow jazz, but I found this one okay. However, Astrid, Gilberto, and Walton Wonderweed Call Me, I'm not a fan of at all, to be honest. Georgie Fame and the Blue Flames, yeah, slightly edges of Matt Bianca version, but I'm still not a fan of this song, to be honest. I prefer Georgie's other song, Ballad of Bonnie and Clyde. The Drifters, Up on the Roof. I found this one okay. Then we have Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Ragdoll. I quite like this one. Then we have Stevie Wonder, I Was Made to Love Her. A really good Stevie Wonder song, actually. Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs, Stay. Really short, and I find this one average, in my opinion. Then we have Bruce Channel's original Hey Baby. I'm not a fan of this version, to be honest. I like DJ Otzi's 2001 version better. Billy J. Kramer, Without the Dakotas. Do You Want to Know a Secret? I quite like this one, along with Freddie and the Dreamers, You Were Made for Me, and Jackie to Shannon, When You Walk in the Room. The Mindbenders, A Groovy Kind of Love. I found this one alright. Then we have the Trogs original Love Is All Around. I prefer Wet version. I found this original one kind of meh. The Tremolo's, Silence is Golden, a really nice feel-good tune on this disc, and it's one of my favourites on the disc as well. Like, disc 4, I Can Tina Turner, River Deep, Mountain High. Yeah, I found it's an okay start. The Supremes, Stop in the Name of Love, brilliant Motown tune, one of my favourites. Martha and Vandellas, Dancing in the Street, which I found a great Motown tune, along with Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Going to a Go-Go, and Aretha Franklin, Respect. Helen Shapiro, Walking Back to Happiness. I found this one kind of average, in my opinion. Then we have Dusty Springfield, I Want to Be With You, a really good song. It's been covered a lot. Love Affair, Everlasting Love. Yeah, I quite like this one. Then we have The Foundations, Baby Now I Found You, one of my favourites of the disc. I really like this one. The Searchers, Needles and Pins. Yeah, I found decent. The Easy Beats, Friday on My Mind, another one of my favourites of the disc, along with The Honeycombs, Have I the Right? Tommy Rose original Dizzy. I found this one fine, though I like Victory's version better from 1991. Marmalade, Obladi, Oblada. I prefer the Beatles version, which of course they can't get licensed, but I found Marmalade versions kind of okay. The Scaffold, Lily the Pink. I found it really nonsense in my opinion. Then The Fifth Dimension, Up, Up and Away. I found this one okay, along with Matt Monro, Born Free. Mama Cass, Make Your Own Kind of Music. I think Poema Faith's version slightly edges this one. I found this one alright. Esther and Abby Overham, Cinderella Rockefeller. I found it pretty annoying, honestly. Oh boy. Serge Gainsbourg and Jane Birkin, Je t'aime moi non plus. I found it really ridiculous. How did they get away with a recording like that? Skeeter Davis, The End of the World, and Engelbert Humperdinck, Last Waltz. I found these last two tunes kind of meh, in my opinion. Well, that's the whole track list. We got advertisements for more now albums, like Now That's I Call Gold, Now the Song's Timeless, Now That's What I Call 70s Pop, and now Number Ones. Follow Now Music in all the social medias. Here's Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. Of course, all in good colours, and the disc designs are pretty good as well. Overall, I think it's a good track list of 60s pop songs. Although 60s may be a mixed decade for me, but it's still a pretty good varied track list. Well, I know this is Now 70s pop, but I'm going to stick with the Now 70s yearbooks that's going to be coming soon, including Now Yearbook 78. Well, that's my review on Now That's I Call 60s Pop. I hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite song of this album? Comment down below, and I'll see you next video.